Welcome, everyone, to the Puff Drink Doc podcast. 2 years in the business. Conrad here.
Dylan.
Hilton.
George. Pablo.
Paul is joining us for 2 years in the making.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
What an honor having you here when you celebrate 2 years, man.
Well, I appreciate the hospitality.
Our most repeat guest.
Yes.
I won the cookie.
2 years in the game, gentlemen. We have been doing this for quite some time. It honestly doesn't feel like we've been doing it this long, but it feels like we've been doing this for quite a while now. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
like we've been doing it forever.
And you know what? I look forward to these times.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and I'll actually say, I don't know if I actually had a few friends, I guess, watched it last week or whatever. But I'm going to say this week, I probably had a good dozen plus friends of mine ask me, hey, where's that podcast at? Are you ever on that anymore? What's going on? What's going on? So I told a lot of people about it.
Like, we were watching it and you're not on.
Yeah, they miss me.
I met a guy, we had the Brazil Day event this past weekend, and there's a gentleman that came up to me and was telling me that I was like famous and he's been watching me on YouTube, and it was a real weird feeling. I'm like, oh, okay. Never met this gentleman.
He must not have TV.
He's got something going on if he thinks I'm interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He just needs YouTube. That's all we need, brother.
And he was specifically talking about the cigar reviews. Oh, you're the one that comes with all the notes and stuff. And Conrad just says whatever you say.
Horse shit. I have an opinion.
On that
But
note,
your opinion is horseshit.
Yeah, apparently, according to this guy.
speaking of cigars, we got some special ones today.
Ooh, what are we smoking on?
Well, it's a 2-year episode, so we thought we'd get something a little special. It's the Davidoff Winston Churchill Late Hour.
Ooh.
You've never had it.
Nope.
I've never had it.
Not
I've
this
never
one.
had
We're
it.
gonna mess around and find out today.
We asked Paul to get one, and he didn't, so we're going to get Paul something
I
else.
dropped the ball and didn't pick one up. But, you know, I'm going to smoke whatever's left over here in the stash, and I'm going to be happy as can be with it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. We got you figured out, for sure.
I've had a couple busy last days here the last few days with one of my pups at the house, so I've been a little
Man, this is
sidetracked.
big.
Understandable. I'll get you something good. Give me 1 second here.
Hey, I'm
It's
in
the
no rush,
size
man.
of my hand. I
No
mean,
rush.
almost.
That's like a miniature donkey dick.
Thanks for ruining the visual or putting a visual into my head.
Davidoff, the Late Hour.
It's got an interesting smell. It smells like clean barnyard shit.
It's that miniature donkey dick.
Yeah, no,
Instead
yeah.
of dirt.
Yeah, it's like
It hadn't
dirty.
ventured out enough
All
yet.
right,
It's still
Pablo.
halfway clean.
Yeah.
This is
You
a
washed before I put
gift
you in my mouth?
from my personal cigar stash. Here
Oh,
you
I
go.
get personal stash.
That's the
Ooh.
135th anniversary of that Oliva V Special Edition Figurado.
I like that one.
That's
a
a
great cigar.
classy cigar right there. This is my personal.
I'm even gonna punch it.
That one,
Punch.
the ash, stays on. It's pretty good. Yeah,
Good,
it's
good,
pretty well
good.
packed.
I don't give that to people I don't like.
Paul, I'm sure we asked you this before, but I don't remember you answering it. Were you ever a cigar smoker before coming onto the podcast, or an avid?
Yes,
oh, yeah?
yes,
Okay.
yes. I wouldn't say I'm an avid smoker, but I've off and on smoked cigars for 25 years.
Right, okay. Probably not as consistent as this, like what we do like once a week or anything like
It's
that.
gonna be an experience.
Maybe every other week.
Every
can't keep
every
it
other
on.
week.
Starting off with the Stellar Swisher Sweet, you know.
Cannot keep it
Yeah,
up.
there we go. Man of my heart right there, Paul. You hear that? Paul Swisher Sweets over here.
Switch your sweets, boy. All right,
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
man.
They're,
After your
they're
own
always
heart.
available
We
they're
got
never
backwoods
not.
if you ever want one.
at your local corner store.
Wow. Very, very chocolatey on the
Try
dry puff. Wow.
Hard draw for mine. Wonder if
Well, I
mine
know
has
those
a
watching
stick.
can't answer us back voice wise, but hope everyone's having a good evening.
I do hope everyone's having a
Thank
good
y'all for
evening.
watching.
Yes, thank you
And
very
hit
much.
that subscribe button as you edit right now, please.
Yes, please. Thank you.
And this,
This one
No
is
from
out.
Mar.
I'm already liking it.
No
Can already tell
fuego.
my store. Oh, my store, my score, store.
You got a store?
No,
Well, this is
my
a store,
score.
actually. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we are at a store.
One could argue it's your store.
One could argue, one might not. Well, while we're all sitting here in
Confucius says.
limbo of lighting cigars and not saying much, I'm going to go ahead and say it. How about them Rangers?
About
I know
the
it's
Rangers.
football season, but man, it's getting close to October baseball.
So enlighten me as a non-regular baseball watcher. What's been going on?
Well, it's race for the playoffs right now.
Okay.
And that division is probably the most contested.
That division's really tight as of today. The Rangers are a game and a half out of first place in the division. And this coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the Silver Boot Series between the Rangers and the Astros. And the Rangers just played the Astros about a week ago and took them 2-for-3. So very interesting series coming up Monday, Tuesday,
What's
Wednesday.
significant about the Silver Boot Series other than like what's at stake? Is this an every year occasion, the Silver Boot Series, or
Well, now that the Rangers and the Astros are in the same division, it's a huge series.
It's a huge series now?
It's just a lot of pride. You know, hey, Rangers beat the Astros. It's an in-state rivalry now.
so it'll be like an
So-
every year thing doing this? This is just my naivety. I don't keep
Yeah,
up
no,
with it enough.
they play each other at least. I want to say they played earlier in the season. I'm not exactly sure, but this might be the 9th or 10th time they played this year
Okay.
coming up. So they play quite a bit. Interesting, but it's tight. We got
Seattle's number 2 in the division, correct?
Seattle's number.
And they're like half a
2.
game behind, or they're tied with the Astros. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's tight.
It's
yeah.
pretty tight. Okay.
And then the A's, they're just lagging behind. Those poor
So the
A's.
next games are coming up the next couple of days, or we got stuff tomorrow.
Rangers playing the Brewers tonight, and then they're off tomorrow. Then they play the Mets. Then they play the Astros.
Friday night.
Astros, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What is okay? Okay.
Uh,
I
and
gotta
you're-
put that. I gotta remind myself to watch those.
And you're talking about the standings. We are currently Houston is first in the West. Seattle is a game behind. Rangers are 2 games behind, and the other 2 don't matter. They're like 9.5 and 12 behind or something.
right.
So you got a 1 and 2 game behind the Astros, and everybody's playing each other in the next week and a half. So it's either going to blow wide open or be really, really, really tight.
Yep.
That's interesting. Well, that makes for good baseball.
What was that?
So it just makes for good baseball when it's all
Makes-
tight like that.
Great baseball.
Every single game's very important.
It counts.
Yep.
Makes it interesting.
Any sport you get into playoffs is just
And I'm just
so much more
highlighting that
interesting.
baseball's still going on, but football has started.
yes, it has full swing. How about the Maggies?
Aggies are looking good, 2-0. I know everybody says we played nobody. I don't make the schedule, but they played 2 games. They won 2 games.
Every team for the most part hasn't played much of anybody minus a few.
Well, some teams play a big team week 1, then they play 2 Powder Puff teams. Well, we played the Powder Puff teams the first 2 weeks. Now
And then
we've
you
got
go-
Notre Dame this week. So
We talked about this briefly before. I think this is going to be a competitive game for you. I think it's going to be a close game.
it's going to be a good close game, and as most people would say, it's going to be a turnover game. The team that has the turnovers is going to lose, but I think it's a 3 to 4 point swing either way.
I think Aggies are going to win by a field goal, or it could be as close as like 1 point. Someone
Let's say
misses.
3 to 4. There you go.
Someone gets a couple field goals. Someone else gets a touchdown. It's a 1 point. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be a tight 1 point, 3 point game.
Who's Texas play this week? Do we know?
Nobody.
Or are they even playing?
We're playing, but it's someone. Nobody. It's just a Powder Puff team.
The Powder Puff. Gotcha.
Let's get into the cigar review, and then let's come back to sports and our 2-year
I was
anniversary.
just talking while everybody was getting ready.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I think we've been got our cigars lit up, so we can give some of our initial impressions on
Let's do it.
David Off. We'll be right back. So back
Love
from
it.
the cigar review, and gentlemen, we were talking about this is 2 years. I know we were talking about sports really quickly, but that was just kind of a subject to pass the time where we were lighting these cigars. But 2 years we've been doing this.
2
2
years,
years,
man.
man.
Where has time gone?
Fuck
Here.
it, I know.
Here, but yeah,
Here.
no, I know. Isn't it crazy?
Oh, first of all, I feel more experienced about the cigars. That's for sure. It's a century of cigars already. 100 cigars. We have
Yeah, we
reviewed it.
have 100 cigars.
Different cigars. We haven't repeated.
No,
So
we
I
did
think-
repeat some, but not many.
Have we?
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
At
remember.
the very beginning, we kind of repeated some cigars.
We've probably repeated 5.
And we stopped the reviews for a little while and then got back to the reviews for like 4 months.
But regardless, every week we're doing the podcast. And we're smoking cigars. So we've smoked, I mean, what is that, 104, over 100 sticks just on the podcast. That's not even our free time. We're smoking sticks on our free time. So I was trying to do the math on that the other day. Like, just from the podcast, how many extra sticks have we smoked? It's a good amount.
There's no way to keep up with that.
It's a good amount.
It's important. I mean, we have that on the the picture frame over there.
Oh, the bands, all the cigar bands.
We have 2 little boxes with plenty of cigar bands, plus the ones that are just throwaway.
What episode number is this, roughly?
102.
So 102 cigars per person, roughly. We've all missed some here or there, so.
And there are times that we're doing reviews with each one of us had a different cigar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because when I first came on, and I'm probably 6 months after y'all started.
No, you were
1
We
year.
looked into this
1 year.
couple weeks ago, actually. Yeah.
1 year, I think.
1 year. So see,
Yeah.
I didn't come in the beginning, so I was gonna say I haven't done 100 with y'all, but I've smoked one every time I'm here. But
Yeah.
there was times I was here that I think all 5 of us had a different cigar. You know.
Yeah, remember, and then Ben Morgan wanted to bring a cigar for us to review, and then Corner was like, "Yeah, the first guest to bring a cigar," and I said, "No. Paul brought us cigars before. It wasn't the same cigar for a review because it's just smoking different cigars. You got like a high
Yeah, I went
luxury
Gurkha
pack of Gurkha. Yeah,
Yeah, I got the Gurkha pack, and like I said, I'm not detailed into this as much as y'all are by any means, but I explained to the gentleman when I was there what I was doing. He's like, "Man, take this. You can't do wrong." And the Gurkhas are good cigars.
They were good cigars that you brought, but yes, I stood corrected that you were the first guest to bring cigars on this podcast.
And we are all helping the economy here because we spent over $4,000 in cigar in 2 years.
Minimum.
On average, given or
Minimum.
taken.
Yeah.
4,000 only. So that's what we move here.
That's
so
where my money went.
for you that is listening,
We're
wants to
just
sponsor us,
one room.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
it's $2,000 a year apparently.
We have Torchy's Tacos to thank for this friendship. Cheers to that.
Cheers
we
to that.
do.
Cheers to that.
That we do.
Yes.
And to those of you who don't know what that's about, I just happened to walk in one night to get a taco and a drink and met these 2 young men.
Yep.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. Yeah.
It was a week before or after 4th of July, or it was 4th of July, something like that.
Right around that time.
Around that. So, yeah, you're not wrong. It's not 1 year because it's 4th of July, not this year,
24.
last year.
Yeah, so it's been 15, 16 months.
Year and a
around
half.
There.
Yeah.
Year and a
We're
half.
a little over. Yeah, you're exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
all
started September and then we met April.
good. April-ish. I started coming in July.
Yeah. And then you came, but we didn't meet before. And then, hey, we have the podcast. And then
Right.
you finally put in the calendar and then you came.
I finally showed up.
Yeah.
I
Finally
remember we had messaged you to meet up to talk about the podcast, meet at Torchy's, and we had just missed you by, I think it was like, we'll see you next time. Like, we didn't really set anything up.
Yeah,
We
next
went
time
there
was-
on our own time to go eat some tacos, and that lady working there was like, man, y'all just missed Paul by like 2 minutes. And he was like, those guys told me they were going to invite me on the podcast. Never heard anything from them. They were just fucking me around. I was like,
It is.
no, I'm going to invite them.
There's some shicey sons of bitches.
And then the rest is history from there, man.
Yeah.
It is, man.
Yeah, and she did mention you, and it was funny because I'm like, man, he is really well known in this, place
She's
over
like,
here.
he was upset. He said y'all didn't reach out to him for the
Yeah.
podcast. Like,
I
I thought
thought
I'd see
I-
him here.
I thought I had a new friend, and they're gone.
Oh, that's incredible, man.
Oh, and I tell you what, I still go to that Torchy's.
You do?
Yeah, and while we're talking about it, I might as well say it. It's the Torchy's of Liberty Hill up on
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan. But yeah, when I do go in there, at least one employee will ask me, "How's the podcast?" So they
Oh,
still
how
recall
cool.
it. They still recall it.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
You know what? It's kind of fun to give and showcase a little bit of our community. You know, you're all the way up in Liberty Hill and past yonder where you live, and
Out in the
we're
sticks.
out in the sticks.
We're
but-
becoming a little bit well known in Liberty Hill. A lot of people know about us over there, apparently.
yeah.
So there's people that are watching us.
I'm not sure how.
Wow, but it's pretty cool. It's really
It is
interesting
cool,
to
man.
have such a little bit of a small impact on our local community.
Yeah, it's a local community, and then, like I was telling you, I've had friends of mine ask me, "Hey, are you doing that podcast? When's it happen?" I haven't seen you on there in a little bit, but when I started talking to them about it, it's just kind of neat to sit back and reflect on it for a minute. What do y'all talk about? And it's just, that really depends on the night and the moment, man. There's really no
Yeah.
said topic, and that's kind of what's cool about this.
Yep.
Is within reason, we come in here and just talk about what we want to and give back to the community, talk about things going on in the communities, things going on in the world, and it's a good time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep saying, man, that when we are here, it is the only place that I have 4 grown-up men listening to me with attention.
Who said we're listening?
When do we have that? Yeah, yeah, we do. Not me, but I'm
said
saying
we're
in
men?
general.
First
In general, yeah. Whatever you speak, George, no one pay attention. No one pays attention. No, I'm just saying that this is the only place that you have like 4 guys actually paying attention to me. You know, like
Yeah.
they care about what I'm saying. You know, so that's also quite important. And we give voice to small business too. You know,
Yeah.
and I love that part too. It's they can share not only what they sell, but who they are. So if someone wants to buy something, services and products from the guys who come here, they know who the owners are. I like that. It gives credibility, authority to everyone who comes here.
Exactly.
And it's a little bit of knowledge sharing because obviously all of these small business owners have years of day in, day out experience in their specialty, in their business. So it is an expertise that we get to pick their brain about and learn more about what they do, what drives them to keep doing it day in, day out, and it's really awesome to hear. And again, I'm not a small business owner. I work in corporate, but it always excites me listening to, I know Dylan's over here shaking his head, but I love like Hilton, how are sales? How are you guys doing? It makes me happy. Paul, I always love talking to Paul about how business is going. So it's small business and entrepreneurship is the lifeblood of the American
I put the
economy.
cameras on you.
So
No, I'm just being a hater. No, we need corporations, We also need small businesses.
We're very thankful that you work for the corporation so we can do what we do.
Yeah.
I'd be a male lingerie model if I was to be an entrepreneur. So I don't think-
Please tell me where you work so I do not go near.
That doesn't sound like a bad gig, though. If somebody was going to pay you for that, shit.
Hey, depends
I'd
on
go
the
model
paycheck.
some. I mean, that's true.
Pennies on the dollar, I might not make much.
I know what I'm worth.
About this much.
That's an insider.
Oh, man.
I actually have a presentation tomorrow at Able. Tomorrow, I mean yesterday.
Why don't you read off your introduction? I like this a lot, guys.
Tomorrow? Was it yesterday? Was it tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow,
Yeah.
tomorrow because we record on Wednesday, but the episode goes live on a Friday, so it's
We
yesterday.
talked about this with Charles. Today is tomorrow. That's just the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Today
about
is
y'all and
tomorrow.
y'all's business.
What's
but
time after all?
Don't need to read.
Tomorrow for me is next month. It's like I'm already looking there.
I was saying at some point, we're not there yet, but at some point, we're going to have a conversation with somebody. It's like, I am not taking new clients right now because I don't have the team to do
Back
it.
ordering, huh?
I
But
got a
it's
guy.
service.
The dream.
I got a guy in my BNI
The
group
dream's
now.
back
He's a one-man band. He's a handyman.
What's his name?
John Legalos, and he does.
John, you met him.
I've met him.
Mhm.
I think you might have met John Legalos.
No, yeah, because we did a quote for him on a house that he was working on.
He actually talked today in BNI about how, hey, keep sending me work and all of my friends and stuff, people I know, I can squeeze you in here and there, but I'm booked out through March.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's already lined up.
Good Lord.
If
have
you're
mercy.
doing
March.
it right, you got a line of people wanting to work with you. So
Well, and we're
But-
that way where we're at. I mean, we're not out till March, but you call me.
no, we're not either.
You call me tomorrow and say, hey, let's go with this contract. I'm probably not getting to you till end of November at least.
I mean,
We
it
have-
depends on the contract, but
Oh, I can be bought.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I wanted you to hear this from Hilton. This is a little introductory for a presentation he's doing tomorrow, and I thought this
Let's hear
was spectacular.
So
The
this
floor
is
is
how
yours, Hilton.
normally what they don't tell who the presenter is, right? So people kind of guess. So
It's a little mystique in the room.
yeah.
Okay.
So and then they go like this. Let me tell you about today's presenter. He used to model for a clothing store. He's actually a licensed ostrich farmer. He moved to Texas back in 2016. But here's a twist. Nobody can ever guess where he's from just by hearing his accent. And here's a little clue. He's built his career on something solid, something you step on every single day. And if that's not enough, when he was a kid, he used to ride his bike over dunes of wood chips, crumbs, and dust.
Very nice. Very nice.
That paints a picture. That is awesome.
Elevator pitch, 23 seconds.
I
Look
just
at
feel
that.
like it's very playful and fun, and it grabs attention. So
Jeez.
people are gonna listen because they're intrigued by what's going on here. Instead of, "Hi, my name's Hilton with Ballerini Floors, and if you step on it," they checked out the third word you said. But there's that little creativeness. People need to start incorporating this in their 30-second elevator pitch to do it completely different than the way you're doing it for the sole reason of grabbing attention. People are not paying attention to you, and you think that they are.
You got to have that attention in the first
Hilton?
5 to 10 seconds or you're done.
Hilton's in BNI, you're in BNI. He's been in the same BNI for years, meets with the same group of people that he's met with for years. And I hear them ask all the time, hey, do you do tile? Do you do this? They have questions that they don't know because they don't pay attention. They've known him for 3 years.
5.
Well, I'm
5 and a half.
5.
Well, I'm the same way. So with us,
5 and a half.
Those of you who don't know me, I do landscape construction, outdoor living, patios, and that kind of stuff, and I get quite a few clients that have us build outdoor kitchens. While we're building the outdoor kitchen, I hear them talking amongst each other, husband and wife or whoever it is. Hey, when they get done building our kitchen, we need to see if we can't find us a landscaper to put some grass and irrigation and plants in. And I'm like, hello.
I'm
You
your
know,
guy.
Come
we
on.
do that.
The
We
one-
do that.
We've been talking.
One-stop shop.
You just bought from me
Yeah.
an
So-
outside
so
kitchen.
you're right on when you start talking about these
Well-
presentations in BNI and other places, you got that little 5 to 8 seconds to get it going, or people are lost.
My
And a
point
good-
of sharing that, though, is more so that these are not people that are just not paying attention and not listening. These are people you see at week in, week out. You've
Yeah.
known them for 5.5 years. Respected peers. They refer business our way. We refer business their way.
and they don't know.
And I've come to my own conclusion that you have to spice it up. You got to change it up. You got to add things that grab attention because they're going to go home like, oh, wow, Hilton said this time, like, or this person said this. And it's just completely different from the norm. Like that comes from, it's approaching it from an angle of mysteriousness that forces people to engage. And if they're not engaging, they're just not paying attention because otherwise it forces you. And then as soon as you hear it's Hilton, you don't like Hilton, check out. But you don't know it's Hilton. You're just hearing. I think that's a really cool way to start a presentation,
Yeah.
especially when you're dealing with. This is our world, networking. It's Hilton's world, but I'm around it so much that I see all the problems of like where people don't pay attention.
But
And
since I created
That's a
the,
cool, creative way to try something new that I think that's actually going to be effective.
it took me a little 15 minutes to come up with a lot of things because I was using, of course, my
AI.
CMO, my Chief Marketing Officer, Chat GPT. And but I was like, no, it needs to be more mysterious. It needs, and then include these,
That's more of
include
an
that,
idea
include that.
than it is a script.
And then I was like, include these, include that, include that. Change the order here, change that, and until we came to that. So
Right. We got a guy in.
I like that.
We got a new guy in BNI, and I kind of like his little first entry to his little 45-second speech he does. He's our HVAC guy.
Okay.
My name is Chris Brown. I'm here to cool your booty.
There you go. Okay.
That catches your attention right off the bat,
Yeah,
One
it
thing
does.
that I added, because we never got that
Tagline type thing.
Yeah, we never got that question anymore. Like, hey, do you do this?
We
Yeah.
used to get that actually. That's
Yeah.
why we implemented something.
and then exactly we came up with.
and he's got
we
it
do
set
all
'cause-
types of flooring. If we step on it, we do it.
Yeah.
And then I leave also after my 30 seconds. I mean, I do it in 17. And then I leave with like, and remember, if you step on it, and then everybody repeats, we do it.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
even
that's
say
what
it.
I
Yeah.
Well, I even asked him, I said, you said we cool your booty. What are you going to do in the winter when we don't have to have air conditioning? He said, well, then that just goes to heat your seat. He's already prepared, man. He's got it ready
That's
to go.
nice.
He's sharp. He's on it.
Dylan, next step
buddy.
is to create a jingle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jingle.
yeah.
Create a short jingle.
I've talked about it.
Just like doom doom doom, just like a sound and a jingle, and then you are there, top of mind.
I've been talking to our CMO. We're in the works on a jingle.
There you go.
I'm actually in the works on a Puff Drink Talk jingle too. We've been in the works for that for a while, and
We got some good versions.
yeah, but it's a work in progress. But we're closer than you would think.
Yeah.
Our CMO is pretty good.
Need to meet this CMO we got around here.
Very
pretty good.
accessible.
You can actually meet him in your house, in your office,
He'll go
wherever you
wherever
want,
I want him to.
on your
Anytime.
phone. You know?
You see, that's why we need some big corporations, man. GPT,
Yeah.
it's right there, sending you an employee that costs you $20 a month.
Or if
Right.
you're like the city employees
That's
of Austin,
So true.
it's going to cost $1.1 million to roll out a stupid logo.
It looked like it
Oh,
came from
man.
Albertsons.
You're-
Oh, yeah.
That's a-
Guys, you didn't like that logo?
Did you say stupid? That's a compliment. Oh my God!
Yeah.
$1.1
It's funny you said
million
that,
dollars.
because I saw someone pick stitch it next to an Albertson logo, and it is very similar.
It looks like somebody that used to work for the city of Dallas, because that's their exact colors they had on their city logo,
Well,
and also worked for Albertsons and put the two together and came up
and
with
seeing
it.
people are posting the Round Rock one, like moving to Round Rock, our logo's cooler.
Yeah, I
They're
love it.
going with Leander.
I
like
also
all the
heard-
outside
I
cities
also
are
heard
doing
a symbol. The drawing in the back looks like a tent. It's an.
it. Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate.
You're pretty
but,
accurate, yeah.
has anybody broken down? Because I keep hearing that figure, the $1.1 million. How did they spend that money on a
So
logo?
it's funny you say that. So I listened recently. I change up all the time, but recently I've been listening to KLBJ in the mornings.
Okay.
And boy, those guys are off the chain on this whole logo thing, and they're trying to break it down. And of course, 80%,
That's a significant figure. I want
So
to know, how do you
80
even spend that much on a logo?
well, it's not spending it on the logo. It's spending it on all your letterhead, your signs, your trucks, your cars, your buildings, everywhere that you've got to put that logo for the city. That's where the cost comes into play.
Right. So my point is, the headlines that you're reading, everybody acts like they spent $1 million to design a logo. It's not the case.
That logo costs 2 cents.
So it's just the fact that no one likes the logo. But if they change the logo,
It just needs
it's
to be
going to
something.
cost that same amount of money to what if you bought you change your logo for your business? You got to swap it out on your trucks, and it's going to cost money.
Cost money.
So it's not a.
Yeah.
The headlines made it sound like it's a $1 million logo.
Right.
Clickbait.
It's clickbait. That's
It's
the whole
clickbait.
point. That it's clickbait.
Yep.
And we were
exactly what
talking
it is.
about it.
But they
That's
said
a spontaneous marketing.
I'm talking about it. I'm hoping we get some more views.
I'm making fun of
You
it,
know,
but
they-
I'm talking about it.
But the whole purpose of
It's
it, if
current.
you read anything, they said that the green and the blue was bridges over water.
Yeah, yeah. The green,
Is
how
that
green the seed
signifying
is.
our
Because you got,
rainy street killer throwing people
I-35
off the
Lamar
bridge?
and all that
into the-
goes over a river.
Can we
so
put the logo
I don't
there?
know.
I guess. I don't know. It seems tacky.
Oh, yeah.
No
Let's bring
thought.
the logo out. Can we
Can
find
you
it?
Bring the
We
logo
pull up
there?
the logo. If you zoom in enough, you can see the
Yeah.
rainy street killer
Yeah.
just under the bridge.
I mean,
Yeah, let's try, Dylan. Let's try this.
And show, if possible, show the old one from 1839.
I mean, it should have been a porta potty with a tent in the background.
New versus old. There we go. There's the second one there.
Who's over here?
Yeah, it's gonna be the second one. There is no there. You can see that one. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, let me put that up.
See, I like the old one. It looks very professional. It looks very
Like a city.
like a
Like
city.
a crest. You
Yes.
know, like
And the other one looks like a corporation.
Well, it's minimalist. I don't dislike it.
Oh.
I don't know. When I look at the right, I see like a municipality. I see like this seems very loosey goosey, like an electric company.
What is it? What is
Yes.
it called?
Yes, that's exactly what it
something
looks
of
like.
arms.
The one on the
What is it
right
called?
Coat of
signifies
arms.
something of substance, like a municipality. The one on the left looks like it's just some random tech company, you know?
The one on the left
a
looks
water
like it says,
company.
looks
You
like it
know?
says Austin's a traffic jam. That's what that looks like.
I just like a city of a state, especially if it's like the capital of a state,
I mean, that's like one of
almost
these.
deserves a seal or a badge
Yeah.
or like something
Crest.
substantial, a crest, something.
What is it
You're
called?
the capital of one of the 50 states of the country, which I would say is one of the most important states in the entire country. And our logo looks like that. Why is it not a crest? Why is it not a badge? Why is
The
it not
House of
something
Austin.
That's what I'm saying. It's the coat
official?
of
Yeah.
arms kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Coat of arms. Yeah, that's
Right.
it. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's the new one. It's minimalist,
What
but
was
it's
up
not
with
really
this
for a
Aladdin?
city, is it?
I've never even looked at the flag from before, so it's not like I even
Someone
care. I
said the
never
green
cared
is
enough.
like
Why was
Austin
there
FC,
an
you know,
Aladdin
green.
Yeah.
like a genie thing in here? Did you ever?
yeah.
Why was there?
Why is there a
little
genie
thing?
there?
Wikipedia, City of Austin, old logo.
But if-
Wikipedia probably is gonna say. It's
It's
gonna
like
go
a
down
rabbit
for
make
it.
a wish or some
We're
shit.
gonna go on a rabbit hole right now.
Yeah,
so, 'cause
before you
Dylan's
go
gonna go
on,
in
but-
and search. You know
To-
why there is a genie lamp on it?
There we go.
So
Hold on,
is this
hold on.
misinformation? It says Austin's new logo cost about $200,000 to design.
So that's what I'm saying. $200,000 of that $1.1 million to
Was
roll
paid out to designers, proofing it. No, don't do that.
Well,
Change that.
it's the
That's
back and forth. No, I don't like that one. I like
understand
this
that.
one. And he
I
goes,
would hire a designer, and we have in the past, to do business cards, to do things for cigar bands. So if you have someone that's creating a logo for the entire city of Austin, $200,000 is not a crazy price to spend on the whole thing. It's just the fact that no one likes it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, obviously some people do. There's just a lot of people that don't.
I don't dislike the logo. I don't think it represents a city, as you're saying, because
don't-
normally, even like for a family, like back in the days, you'd have the coat of arms of a family, and then people have the rights of holding it. So even my family
Correct.
has one, right? So
But then you got some people that just don't care.
oh yeah,
Those are Californians
that's
coming
true.
out here.
Yeah.
and working for the government. If they're taking decisions on.
Compared to this.
Come on.
I'll
See,
take back
now
what I said in
Compared
the
to
past.
this. Compared to this.
Californians can move here all they want. I'll accept them. It's just you gotta
Yeah.
understand things aren't gonna be the same here.
Nope.
Obviously,
They're not.
but that doesn't mean I don't want you here. I'm happy to have people here. It's a great place to be.
Yep.
Happy to share it with people. Just I don't know, respect it.
Well, it's like a shirt I got at the house.
We have 5-star reviews from Californians that came. and
Welcome.
We serve
Welcome
them.
to Texas. Don't fuck it up.
We treat them well.
I've joked about it in the past, but I really don't care where you're from.
Don't try to change my Austin, and I'm fine. You can come.
Well, like I said, welcome to Texas. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
I get
Enjoy
along with
what
these
you can do.
Brazilians. I get along with Californians.
Yeah.
Oh man, Brazilians are complicated.
They
Let me
are
get-
complicated. They don't know what they want.
And you
Hey,
get along with
what-
this
we
redneck
are
over
They
there.
wanna be
complex.
free,
Don't
but
choose the correctly
They also
word.
want to
We
be
are
controlled.
complex, not
Yeah.
complicated.
They're so used to being controlled, they don't know how to live free. That's what I've learned being around so many Brazilians. But it's even more complicated in Texas. You're in such a free state. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know.
Well, they came over here and met all of us rednecks and kind of went, what the hell?
They were running away from some crazy stuff, and they didn't realize when they came here. It's like, hey, buy a house. Your neighbor's gonna buy you a rifle and fucking have fun.
You know what?
And they're
was-
not comfortable with it.
You know what's funny? I was had a conversation with a guy the other day out by my neck of the woods, and that people are trying to buy land next to him and build houses. And he said he was outside, and this is Mr. Redneck out here in the hill country, and he and his wife were outside, and he saw this F-150 pull up and a Tesla pull up, And they were like, "Oh no, not living next to me." He goes back inside and he gets his AR and goes outside and just starts shooting the ground. You know, just starts lighting it up, thinking he'll scare them off. And they leave. You know, the people left. And then about 2 weeks later, he said the guy in the truck was back out there, and he met him at the fence line and talked to him. And he's like, "Hey, were you trying to scare us off with that gun that you were shooting?" He's like, "Well, yeah, that was kind of my intent." He's like, "Well, the Tesla was the realtor. I'm the one buying this place, and here's my AR too. Let's go hunting." So it's like, you just never know, man.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah. That's a hell of a story right there.
It's a good story.
I thought it was kind of funny, you know.
Gotta
Well,
remember
you
to make a
just-
cut of that story because it's a good story.
You never know who's coming out, so don't knock them till you know them. But yeah, I mean, people are coming here. I love it. Bring them on out. It helps all of us with business.
Absolutely.
And the more the merrier, you know. But I'm just I'm a born and raised. I'm Texan, man, and my whole thing, and it's all out of respect for everybody. Come to Texas and enjoy Texas. Don't make it something different.
It's so funny. My son just picked up baseball again for fall ball, and they had to come up with a walk-up song. So his is Big X the Plug, which is a rapper from Dallas, but he has a song called Texas.
Nice.
And so he's like, I wasn't born in Texas, but I'm from Texas. So
I'm from Texas.
I gotta have this as my song. He's
It's
like
like,
all adamant about it.
Have you heard of Biggie Smalls, like back in the day, like big old chubby?
yeah.
So Big X the Plug is like a modern day Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
And he's just got a very deep voice. So
Go
that,
in them
that
deep
song
voices.
starts, it's just like a really deep like bass that hits. It's just this boom, and it starts hitting, and he's
But-
like, "Hey bitch, I'm from Texas." And he just starts rapping about being prideful being from Texas.
Well, I'm
It's a
going to have
good
to
song.
play this in my truck when I leave.
And-
Figure out
and
who
he-
this is.
and
You might like it. It's a
He
good song.
raps with a lot of country singers, and it's actually
His new album
really
is
good.
all with country artists. So you might not like that one because it's a crossover with country and pop and hip hop, but
But
if
it's
you're willing
good.
to try something new, it's different. It's
I just
something
like good
new.
music, man. Good music.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I was listening to it, and Conrad pulled up earlier.
and I pulled up and I was like, I was just listening to this song, Dylan. I was just rolling up to this song.
And it's been out for a while. It's not like it just came out yesterday.
And
It's
your
just good
son's
music.
how old?
He's 10.
Yeah.
The 10-year-olds have walk-up songs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 2025, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm old.
Shit for All Stars when he hit a triple, he got what was that? The thing? The bomb squad.
Oh, the bomb
chain.
squad. Chain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
type of chain and
Yeah,
stuff.
he's a bomber.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they've
we
got
hit-
chains, they got all of that.
I like stuff like that where it's like traditions. Like every team has to have something like that. Like Texas, when they get interceptions, they take a ball and like spike it on a sword. I think in Miami they have like a big diamond or like Cuban link chain like
Yeah.
they put on it when you. It's just culture. That's literally culture.
Oh, right here.
That's the stuff that you.
Yeah, when we played,
Get
it was
motivated for
a when we played, it was a fake bowling ball on a chain.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that. We're ballers, man. So we hit a home run. We wore the ball.
Oh hell yeah,
Hey,
that's
Paul,
cool.
before you lie, just shave all that ash off. It's gonna taste better if you shave the ash off on the cigar.
Yes, Father.
He's backseat smoking you right now.
Hey, come on.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, shave that off. You use the tip of the lighter.
Hey,
Hey.
Sorry.
I got it. No, you're good, Kilden.
I don't want to teach. I don't want to teach the teacher.
Not being born here. Let me just
Thanks
add.
for the education.
Oh, he's got, use this one. Use this one.
Payme
This
over
one cuts
here.
better. Hold on.
The cruel tutelage.
Not being
Payme.
born here. Let me just add that 49% of people who live in Texas right now wasn't born in Texas. 49%. Only 51%. 18% is foreigner.
And I don't
Wow.
mean this
Okay.
in a bad.
18 for this
Honestly,
foreign.
it shows. The
So-
people I interact with on a daily basis, you can obviously tell they're not
This
from
is
here.
my take. You can keep your traditions when you come here. It's okay, but don't impose. Don't impose. If Texans like it, what you do, they incorporate it. They will incorporate that. and
Like the
that's fine.
picanha steak.
Exactly. You know, like if you like it, like the songs, like when you listen to the music in
Love
the
it.
Brazilian Day.
Love it.
You know, I'm not imposing. I haven't even. If you like it, then you start consuming it. It's impossible. Like think about 4 or 5 generations ago. Paul, you guys who were born in Texas, you're not doing the same things as they were doing five generations ago. But the tradition goes on.
Says who?
I can
Some of it.
peremptorily affirm that.
Truth of the matter is, I can't stop people from moving here if they want to. You know?
Kolaches?
Just because that's it's a Texan thing, but it didn't originate. You know, it's from like Czech Republic.
immigrants. Czech immigrants, and now it's like a Texas
kolache is
thing.
delicious.
I learned that actually because one of my fraternity brothers, moved to Colorado, and he didn't find out till he got there. It's like kolaches don't exist here. Like it's a Texas thing,
Not in California.
but it's not a technically Texas thing, and it's like a Czech thing, and they all
But
immigrated
it
here.
becomes Texan.
It's
you
become
know?
a thing.
Embrace it together. This is what
Even
it is.
if I didn't like your culture and what you're bringing, there's nothing I can do to stop it anyways. If you've got money and you want to come here, you're going to have the ability to buy land. So I can't stop you. The only difference is I think in the past year, I've put more effort into just resonating with people, understanding where you're coming from, stop caring so much. And you learn to find out people are just people. It doesn't really matter all that much where you
don't
come
need to
from.
like it.
The culture, we act like there's this huge difference. There's a difference. It's not a crazy difference. And people come here and they get it. They move here and they moved here for a reason. People live on land. They like bonfires. I like to take my boat out on the lake. They adopt our lifestyle. They might add some other things to it. That's fine. It's
that
the
probably
modern day.
rolls into y'all's business some, but it rolls into our business a lot. And what I mean by that is, so I'm one of the, I do sales for our company. So when we go in and talk to a customer, one of my first questions, who are you? What do y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
Is it you and the wife and that's it? Is it just you? Is it you and the wife and 6 kids kind of thing? Yep. But there's different people, there's different cultures, different way of living. And I look at things as to what would I do if this property is mine with the respect of who you are and your culture and what you do. And every one of you would be different. Anybody else is different. You're not going to like what I like, and I don't have to like what I'm building for you. Keeping that in mind, I'm going to build it properly and build it correctly, but it doesn't mean I got to like it when I leave.
Sure.
Because it fits your culture, and that's so different for us on that, and everyone has those different cultures. So you're hitting the nail on the head with that, man. We can't do anything about it. You got to adapt to it and live it and love it and work with it.
I mean, that's our everyday. We renovate spaces. Hilton and I have different preferences.
And I've learned from it. Learn different people's cultures and how they do things and why they do what they do.
I couldn't tell you how many times we've done a brand new house and put floors in and we leave the project going, that's not what we would have selected.
Right.
But it's not my house. And their money's just as green as anybody's money. I don't care.
Yeah,
I care.
I designed a lot of outdoor kitchens, and I've probably built, and my 10 years of having my own company, I've probably built 1,000 kitchens. I bet you 200 or 300 of those nowhere near what I would want to do.
You didn't care for them, but someone hired you to build it, so you're going to build it.
But it fit their need.
Right, which is all that matters.
And it works.
It's the only thing that matters.
It's perfect. It's perfect, man.
Yeah, we heard a good story today at the networking group, right?
We did, and it was pretty cool. And I'm going to have to take it and tweak it a little bit. And
the guy building the house.
Yeah, so there was this guy that Charles talked about that worked for a company, older gentleman, 60 years old, ready to give it up, worked in the construction industry forever, and he was getting ready to give it all up, and his boss was like, man, I've got one more project for you to do. He's like, man, I just don't want to do it. I'm done. I'm tired. I just don't want to work. He's like, no, but I really need you to work this job. So he
the last one.
The last one. You do this job, you're done. So he stayed back and he worked, but what he did, because he was already checked out and wanted to retire, building a house, he cut corners and did what he could to make it go faster and quicker. It was still a good, decent house that they built, but he cut a few corners here and there. And probably wasn't built the way that it should have been, but it was built good enough to sell. But the guy got done, and he's like, hey, I'm done. Is what it is. Hope they like the house. See you later. He goes back to the office to get his check, and the boss says, hey, thanks for all the work you've done. Here's the keys to your new house. And the point on that is,
God damn, that's a good story.
give it your all when you're working, because sometimes you don't know what the outcome's going to be.
100%.
Don't shortcut a damn thing in life.
100%.
It's a very nice story.
That
It
is a
like-
good one right
And
there.
I bet he didn't do that thinking he's gonna have he would get a house.
Well,
you know?
and Hilton almost said something to them, but I didn't want to, step in and take his pride or whatever. And it was getting close to the end of that. But similarity with me back when I worked for one of my commercial companies and I left, I was already out, in my mind. I was out. I'm done. I'm gone. But I was in the midst of working on a huge maintenance landscape contract for the company that I was working for. And with my resignation letter was a 3-year contract for a commercial company worth, this was back in 2014, 15, but it was yearly contract worth $2.4 million. And it was kind of like, I'm gone, but I still gave it my all right till the end.
Right.
That's
I
good.
knew I wasn't going to have anything to do with that contract, but it gave that company money, and it was kind of, you just got to give it all.
Yeah.
That's a feel-good thing, though, because you can leave that knowing you did right.
Yeah, but that story he did today about how the guy kind of cut corners here and there, but it's still a good enough house
Is that
to
a
sell.
real story, or is that just anecdote?
I don't have any idea.
I don't know.
It's not a real story, but it's a good
It
lesson.
could be. It could be. Yeah.
It's not, but it could be. Anyways, do we need to finish this up before Battle of the Logo, or do you Battle of the Logo?
Battle the logo.
During the podcast?
We're an hour and 5 in, 7:30.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes of that, of the first part of the review.
So we still have to do Battle Logo and the second of the cigar review. And they're Churchills, so I don't know if anybody's even in the final third yet.
No, we got to do the Battle of the Lows before. So
Yeah.
let's wrap up the podcast then. 2 years in, looking forward to another year and 2 years more and 5 years more.
That's right.
Wheelchair us in here, boys.
Wheelchairs in.
Yeah, we're going to be... I'll be wheeling all you motherfuckers in.
Hey
we'll
now,
be here.
hey
That's
now.
all that matters.
Hey
We'll
now.
be here.
Hey now.
Yeah, really.
And just
Hey,
so
I said that. Y'all are going to end up wheeling me in here. I'm smiling.
You think this redneck will need to be pushed? I'll have a motor under that sucker.
If I know you, you'll have a motor and
an
a cooler
IV.
with beer.
With an IV bag with this just right there.
Yeah, just straight line.
Hook me up.
I'm just put this
Horse
out
soldier,
there.
straight to the vein.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm already looking for new cameras, so
Speaking
we
of
should
horse
improve. We should improve a little bit the visuals of the podcast.
We already have.
I don't know when, but I'm looking.
I'm looking
For
forward
it.
to comparing
We're
Hey,
looking
no
at
camera makes
2
Connor
years
look pretty.
versus 3 years, right? I'm looking to compare, man. I'm looking
Only a
forward.
good haircut.
Only a good haircut.
That might be true, but there are some that would make him look less
You know I
ugly.
still love you, man.
Will make him look more pretty. Make him look less ugly.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Goodbye.
It's not even necessary. Conrad's a fucking handsome guy, and he knows
Don't
it.
forget to like,
He
comment, and
doesn't
share,
need the
man.
confidence. Look at this motherfucker. He doesn't need the confidence.
Who's my ego?
He's
Tell me in the comments that I'm a beautiful
oozing.
guy.
If you haven't yet, subscribe.
Like,
Comment.
Share.
and we hope
Yeah.
we see you around for the next 2 years. Love you guys.